Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome to the podcast that makes you need a note from his mother if you missed our class last week.
Hashtag just saying. I can't hear anything.
Me either. This sounds so weird.
This is bad. I like the technical difficulties before the show starts. Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yeah.
Speaking.
I'm naked.
I'm naked. See, I'm just wearing mine for looks. For looks. Speaking of which, technical difficulties, last week, we posted up the YouTube video of the podcast, as we always do on YouTube. Go check that out. We also have location videos. You can check those out, too. And I had actually messed up the editing of the beginning, of the beginning of the show, and it's gotten more views than...
Surprisingly.
Yes! It's weird. I'm very uncomfortable with it because it's a mess up. But there was nothing. Funny. It wasn't anything I could do about it because I tried to pull it off of YouTube, and by the time it has nothing to do with that. I don't know what's going on. And by the time that it was like it had already been viewed by the time YouTube decided to pull it off. It doesn't have anything to do with this. It has to do with that, and I can't fix that. We're flying blind because we can't hear ourselves and
what?
Yeah. What was that joke I made? Oh, we were watching the beginning of The Incredible Hulk, and I said, "Hey, Lou Ferrigno, we want you to go over there and act mean and throw chairs and stuff." What?
Okay, I'll give it 110%. That was my response to her.
110%, sir. That annoys the shit out of me. I was actually watching... Actually, I was watching a show last night. I was watching Chopped. Mm-hmm. I like Chopped. I was watching Chopped. And the woman goes... She was very annoying, by the way. And she's like, looking at the camera, she's like, "I'm going to give 150%. I'm like, that's 50% more than you can give.
Right.
You can't do more than 100.
No. It's like when people say, "Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 12."
That always brings me to the thing. Do you ever see Spinal Tap?
No.
All right, Spinal Tap. Okay, so there's a scene where they're playing with the knobs for the amplifier. Knobs.
Playing with knobs.
Playing with knobs. That means something completely different in England, by the way. So they're playing with knobs.
I had in my mind.
And they scratched out 10 and wrote 11 on the thing. And it's Rob Reiner directed it, and he's in it. And he looks at the guy and he goes, "Why do you have it at 11? He goes, "Well, it's more than 10. But it's still 10. You can't go more than...
Right. Joke's old now, so...
That's an old joke, but...
1 to 10, I give it a 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you can't. You can't do more than 10.
Right.
Get it together. Get your act together. Oh. I'm going to tell... I think people might be interested in this story. I'm going to tell the Cumby story. I told you earlier.
Yep.
So I'm going to tell you guys. So I went to Cumby's.
Cumberland Farms.
I'm sorry, Cumberland Farms.
We call it Cumby's.
We call it Cumby's around here. Monday, I had to get gas. I was on my way home. So I was like, I'll get gas. I'll run in. I'll get an iced tea. That was my treat because I had to go to the dentist Monday night. Oh. I got a whole story about that, by the way, if you want to hear. Why the fuck, and I'll get into it now, why the fuck does the dentist want to ask me questions while he's drilling my mouth?
Bill Cosby did a skit about that
He did.
a long time ago.
He did.
The stand-up Bill Cosby himself.
But it's 100% true.
It is.
It's 100% true. Like, he's in there. I had to have a cavity drilled out, right? And it was a really bad cavity. I was in pain for like 2 days. It sucked. So he's in there with his little thing. He's like, so how you doing? And I just kind of looked at him. I was like,
Fucking great.
Gave him the okay. And he's like, all right. And he's like,
I do the thumbs up.
I just gave him the okay. And he's like, and he goes, you know, we're almost done. You okay? And I'm like, okay. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm not punching you out yet, am I?
And he kept telling me. He's like, halfway mark, almost there. Almost done. Just hang in. A little longer. We're almost done. I'm like, just stop telling me updates and finish.
I think to them, halfway means a quarter done.
Well, I got concerned because he left the room. At one point.
They always do.
He does, do
They always do. They leave you laying there with the shit in your mouth. I'll be right back.
Well, he looks at me and he goes, all right, rinse that and I'll be right back. Well, actually, I don't even think he said. I don't even think he said I'll be right back. He was just like, rinse that. And then he left the room. And I didn't notice he was gone. So I rinsed. All right, here's the thing. He gave me, and I give him credit, what he did. And I loved him for it. This guy, I like this guy. He's very professional, but he has zero sense of humor. Zero sense of humor. Like, I was making the assistant laugh, but he was just like stone-facing me. He was like I couldn't even get a smile out of this guy. Smiles are your business. You should at least smile at me.
And she can make you smile easily.
Maybe not easily, but I mean,
Yeah,
I was giving him gold.
Yeah.
All right, and he was giving me nothing.
He was giving you jack.
He was giving me nothing. So he leaves the room, and the thing before they give me the Novocaine shot, he took a little Q-tip and like had lidocaine on it and went in and numbed me up before he gave me the shot.
Yep, they did that to me the Saturday before yours.
He didn't. Well, I mean, like,
a small one.
I don't normally get that kind of service.
I had a small cavity to get fixed.
Oh, he was 45 minutes drilling this fucking thing.
I was in and out in 25.
That actually includes the time that he left the room, so I don't know. But so but I still like you still kind of feel it. So I was like, because I have a very sensitive mouth. So he did that, and then so like the whole side of my face is numb, right? So then he's like, before he gets done, he's like, all right, now I want you to rinse and like spit. So I take his little Dixie cup, and I rinse, and I go to spit it out, but half my face is numb. So it ends up going down the little bit they gave me.
This is everything Bill said in his.
And
I was
so upset. Like, I was like, oh my God. And it's like, literally like, ugh. So I'm wiping my mouth and flicking it. And then I look at the lady and I was like, I'm sorry. And she goes, it's okay. It happens all the time. And I was like, yeah, but it's not classy. And she started laughing. I was like, I'm concerned with that. It's just not classy.
No.
So it eventually dries because it's just water. But every time that he asked me to do that, I'd look over and I'd be like, ugh, like trying to get it directly in. And even if I got it directly in this little portable sink, it still somehow would go on the little baby thing. And then he wouldn't talk to me. But that's the thing, is he doesn't have any sense of humor and he wants to talk to me. And he's like, so, yeah, how's it going? And, yeah, but we're almost done. It's like, yeah, keep going. Keep going!
Yeah, and He's talking about how they're drilling in the mouth, and then they want to talk to you. Do you do any fishing? Uh-huh. Where do you usually go? Yes, I've been there many times myself.
Yeah, it's like you can't have a conversation. And then he randomly left the room, and I thought we were done. So I rinse, and I was like, that's easy. Like, I was all playing myself. I'm like, this is great. So I look at the lady, and she's got new sets of tools. And I look at her, and I'm like, what's that? And she's like, she had some shit I never even saw. It looked like Star Trek shit. I'm like, what is that? And she's like, well, don't worry about that. I'm like, no, I can worry about that.
I will. They're very shiny. And
yeah, everything looks so...
They look like something Steve Martin used on Little Shop of Horrors.
I was like, I don't like this at all. And she's like, we're almost done. I was like, you mean we're not done now? I thought we were done now. No, we're not done now.
Not
Anyway.
yet.
So he comes back and he finishes. Bless him. But I was just like, oh man. He had to keep giving me updates. Like, I wanted to know where he went. Did he have to go to the bathroom? Did he want to touch his dick? What?
Well, I hope he washed.
I hope so too.
And then put those gloves back on.
Oh. And like, it's bad enough that I spit all over myself like an idiot. But I was like white knuckled in the chair, right? Because he was drilling like he was going at it.
I hated that part.
And it fucking hurt. And I was trying to relax, and I closed my eyes because he's literally this far from my face. Mm-hmm. We're like nose to nose, and I'm like, I don't know you that well.
I know. Take me out to dinner first.
I know. At least give me a, I don't know, lolly. Jay asked me, I was leaving, I was going to the car, and Jay goes, did you at least get a lolly? I said, no, I didn't get a lolly. So I was like trying to go.
You'd be lucky to just leave there with a free toothbrush.
No, I didn't get anything. You know what I got for free? The piece of paper with the bill on it. That's what I got for free. Holy crap. And that still cost me $300. Whew.
Damn dentist.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I like him because he gets the work done, but he has like zero personality.
Cause I'm a dentist.
Yeah.
And a success.
Oh, yeah, well, he sure is. He got all my money. Sure is. I'm making sure you get a nice weekend. Shitballs. But, like, that went through my head. I'm like, where did he go when he left the room? Did he have to go to the bathroom? Because he didn't excuse himself. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Maybe he had a little gas and he didn't want to get around. But you're laying there with your mouth open.
You know what? I would at least appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Be like, I had to go light it up. I'm sorry.
I have to go into one of the vacant rooms.
Yeah.
And I have to wait it out so it doesn't follow me.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? This is a horrible thought. I have really horrible thoughts. So he left the room, and I was, chatting with his assistant, and we were talking. And she, suddenly, like, the thought entered my head. I was like, wow.
Whoa.
What if the Novocaine wears off before he comes back? I was having fears all of a sudden, like getting sweaty. Like, what if I run out of Novocaine and I feel this is going to be awful. This is going to be awful. I had it all set in my mind. I was like, the Novocaine's going to wear off. Everybody's going to die.
He'll be okay.
Oh my God.
Just tell him and he'll shoot you up again.
Can you give me the Q-tip to suck on? This is a delicious Q-tip. Can I have a box of these to go, please? These are delicious.
Nice to have on the ride home.
Oh, yeah. So, that was my Monday. That was how my week began. And it was just downhill from there. Mm-hmm. Oh, but it's Friday.
Yay!
It's Friday.
We're ready to party!
Da, 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 da. Let's see, Garfield and Friends.
Yep.
Theme. Loved Garfield and Friends.
To party, we're ready.
Lorenzo Music, voiced Garfield. Frank Welker did like 3 different characters on that show.
Because he was the updated Mel Blanc, who did so many voices. I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
There's not a cartoon you watched as a child that Frank Welker didn't have his mitts on.
Nope.
Oh, speaking of which, and this is actually kind of cool.
Yay!
I know.
We like cool.
Billy West. Billy West, who voiced one of my favorite characters, Zoidberg, on Futurama. He also did Fry.
And he's going to be at the Boston Comic Con.
He will. And he did Professor Farnsworth.
Fozzie.
Hey. Good news. So he was on this other voice actor. His name is Rob Paulson. Rob Paulson does Yakko from Animaniacs. He did the original Raphael Ninja Turtle. Now he voices Donatello. He does more, but those are his big ones. He has a little podcast that he does sporadically. It's not episodic. He'll just do it when he has extra time.
Unlike us.
Yeah. I make the time.
We give it to you every week.
Go.
All right.
You are getting it weekly, baby. How do you like them apples? In a pie?
Yum.
You got it. So, he has a sporadic podcast. Now, he had Billy West on his show this week. Now, Billy West took Back to the Future, all right, and recreated the scene when Marty meets Doc in the past. And he did it as Professor Farnsworth and Fry.
Well, Fry always has to be Marty McFly.
Yeah. And it's so funny.
I want to see this.
It's so funny. It was like, it completely like redoes it, but because like Michael J. Fox has that boyish thing, like you could totally see Fry
exactly
as Marty. I was like, oh my god.
No other character on that show could be Marty.
Yes. It was great. I'll show it you after.
Good. It was like with Family Guy when they did the Star Wars. No one else but Chris could be Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Peter's too old.
Yep.
Peter's too old.
And Peter had a better personality to be Han Solo anyway.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
I love you. F you.
Yeah, that's better than originally what Harrison Ford said. I know.
I believe he improvised that line, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director said in an interview they did take after take after take after take. And they just didn't feel good about any of them. And he just said, Harrison, say what comes to your mind. Action. And then she said, I love you. I know.
I know, bitch.
Because he knows his own character better than the director.
Stop showing up outside my house. You stay out of the Falcon. She wants nothing to do with you. That's great. Well, he's good at that. He did that improv, and he did an improv in Indiana Jones. Do you know about the improv he did with that?
No,
Oh.
I haven't watched those in a long time.
Let me educate you. It was a hot day of filming. He was sick. He had a stomach virus.
Ew.
Yeah. Lighten it up on the porta potty. So he had a stomach virus. He just wanted to end shit. Right? I know. Literally. He wanted to end shit. That's it. Right? So they had this thing where this ninja or some guy with swords comes out. He's like, and he just takes out his gun and go, bam! Shoots him. That ended the scene. That ended shooting. He was done for the day. It was supposed to be this big, elaborate fight. And he was just like, fuck this. And he just shot him. It was awesome.
Well, that's a badass way of doing a scene.
Yeah. Wasn't it? I think Indiana Jones with George Lucas, too. Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Ron Howard is,
Richie Cunningham.
well, he is Richard Cunningham, or he was. But he's been in London filming the new Han Solo movie.
Looking forward to that.
I kind of am too. He's not really posting. He's posting like stuff around London, and he took a picture of his shoes, and because like apparently they had been filming in the mud or something, and his shoes were like completely covered in mud, and he's like, "This is what you get after a busy day of filming Han Solo movie." I was like,
sure,
really?
Ron, rub it in.
I know. No set pics, Ron? Come on, buddy. Come on.
Rub it in, because we got to wait until next year to see that.
Yeah.
Because The Last Jedi is coming out this December.
Yes. Excited about that.
Me too.
Ooh, you didn't sound very excited. You were just like, me too. Wah, wah.
Well, the downfall is that means December, colder weather's coming.
Yeah.
I like the fall and I like the spring.
I love the fall.
I usually don't like summer because it's usually too hot. Lately, we're actually getting like spring-like weather here.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I don't want to
A
regulate.
couple weeks ago, it was really muggy and hot, which sucked.
Ugh.
But now it's a lot cooler.
That's why you have AC. Stay inside.
Stay cool.
You be cool now. So, so there's that. We don't have a ton of Star Wars people coming to Comic-Con. I think Anthony Daniels is the only one.
The Boston one, yeah.
Yeah. I just meant for our area in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No one's going to Rhode Island. But New York fucking gets Mark Hamill. I ain't forgetting that one.
I know.
Damn it.
It's... I don't know what to say. But I will say, like, Rhode Island really... we've said it like 100 times, but they just impressed the shit out of me this year.
Mm-hmm.
They're not stopping. It's not good enough for them.
They really impressed the hell out of me. They got Robert Englund now. He's my number one go-to.
Wow.
You know, I met him twice already, but
Well,
third time's a charm.
I guess.
I got more shit and I want him to sign.
I got more shit. Sign my shit!
First, I gotta find out what he's gonna be charging. And Comic-Con site takes a long time to post those up.
It does. I'm gonna guess 40.
I hope, because that way I can get 2 or 3 autographs.
40 sounds very reasonable.
Like I said before, I will cut some of my list. Because I want a couple things signed. And I'm sure I'm going to have to pay for each signature.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're not getting away with one signature. This is going to be interesting because I want to know who's going to make Sean's cut. That's going to be great. You may not get another crack at Gutenberg.
I'm curious about him.
Gutenberg?
Yeah.
What he's going to charge?
No. When you go onto the page,
Yeah.
when you go under prices,
Mm-hmm.
you can see his photo. It's still to be determined as how much he's charging for the signature.
Right.
But there's a price there for photos. I think it's like 50 or 40. But when you go onto the main page just to see who's going to be there, his photo is nowhere to be seen right now.
Really?
But he's not there as cancellation yet at the bottom. I don't know what's up with that.
If he cancels, I'm going to go on Instagram for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go on Instagram and be like, dude,
You only have
Why?
1 day.
why?
It's like ever since they added a few more people, his photo got bumped because he was near the bottom of the list.
Maybe it's just bad editing.
Whoever's in charge of the site better get on the ball
Oh.
there.
They don't run this site very well.
No.
At all.
But the Rhode Island site is better looking than the New York site.
Really?
Because we got the cool font and the logos. Like the comic book type font.
Yeah.
With the names. You go on the New York, it's just serious. Just a picture and just a regular type. But yet they got Mark Hamill.
But they got Mark Hamill.
They're trying to make up for it with me by getting Robert Englund. That's how they're trying to make up for it. It grinds my gears.
Oh, Jesus. I can't think who they could get that would make me be like, squee. I don't know. Maybe Clark Gregg. But I still wouldn't be able to meet him. I love him too much. So I just stare at him from afar and be like, that's Clark Gregg! He's awesome!
Well, I was standing in line and get the autograph for you.
I had his autograph already.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to have another.
Yeah.
One from him in person.
Yeah.
One that you can take home that you won't have to wait months for.
One that my poor friend had to stand in line for.
Yes.
Sean had to get that for me. Isn't that lovely? Poor Sean.
Like Robin Lord Taylor. And
Yeah.
I was going to say Sean Pertwee, but I keep forgetting. I just got that for me.
I had his already. I went through a lot of fucking trouble to get his autograph. There was a lot of trouble. I had to get special stamps and shit.
I wish to get Michael Keaton.
I would love to get Mike Keaton's autograph.
Because the Boston Comic Con is going to have Tim Curry for us. That's in a couple weeks.
Oh, Jesus. It is.
Yeah.
I don't have any money.
We got a couple weeks to try to save.
I found out last Saturday I need $700 worth of brakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that was I was like, I am internally screaming. Oh. He's like,
when you're not near me, I'm gonna literally scream.
yeah. Oh, I waited till I got to the car, and then I was like, motherfucker. Why?
Sound like Ralphie on Christmas Story when he's beating up Scott Farkas.
Rockin' frackin'. It's that, what do you call that?
That Hershey Kiss hat.
That Yosemite Sam way of,
Yeah.
of swearing. Rack-a-frackin' rabbit. Tarnation. Oh, I love Looney Tunes. It's so funny. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they had Keaton. The real Batman.
He was the real Batman, thank you very much. I still haven't been able to get out and see Spider-Man.
I'm just waiting for DVD now.
I wanted to see it in the theater. I mean, it's not like I can't now. But,
You don't have time.
well, alright, Tuesday, we had to take the dog to the vet, and then I had, I don't know, alright, you guys, this is what happened. Months ago, and I'll lay it out quick, so you don't have to, go back and, like, when did Tara have that problem? Back in, like, June.
Back in her day.
Back in that day, I got a letter from the DMV.
Woo! Oh, I got a
Saying-
DMV story for you afterwards. This.
Oh, great. So I got a letter from the DMV saying that there was something between the DMV and the Social Security office that wasn't connecting, and
Which
I needed
she's
to
gone
fix
through
it.
before.
So I went to the Social Security office, spent the entire day, and fixed it. They said it was a middle name issue. I don't know why. So I went to the I came home. I had another letter from the DMV. I opened it up. It was the exact same letter. And it had a date of like July. So I'm like, what is going on with these people? So I said, I gotta go talk to them. I gotta fix it. So I went to the DMV, and the woman punches it up in the computer, and then she looks at me and she says, when did you get married? I said, 2012. And she goes, oh. Like, even she was like, why is there a problem?
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, you know what you should do? You should just renew your license now. She's like, that'll fix the problem. It'll update in the system. So I had to renew my license 3 months early, which I didn't even know you could do.
I didn't know that either.
And I really hope that this photo is a screenshot for this podcast. For this episode. Me like this. Why the fuck? I didn't even know you could do it 3 months early. But she's like, you might as well. And then the woman goes... I was striking out all over the place. So then she's like, go to the next window. I didn't even get to the window and she was calling my number. So I go running up.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, that's me. And she's like, okay.
Sounds like you were there at a good time.
Yeah, it was great. And she goes, so she goes, you renewing your license? I said, yeah, there was some kind of discrepancy. I'm just going to renew it. You guys can update. So she's like, okay. So she's typing up, and then she's like, you got married in 2012? I was like, yeah. So she's typing up, and then she goes, well, we need to do your eye exam. So I'm like, oh. I have a fear of failing the eye exam.
Is this the thing with the colors, or which direction the E is going?
It's the colors, and it's also read me line 2. So Z, N, Q, P, R.
F, U.
C, K. So.
Y, O, U. Okay, I passed.
Every time I do that, there was a, I'm probably the only one who's going to remember this. There was a, what was it? Woody Woodpecker cartoon. Okay?
Guess
and
who?
There was a Woody Woodpecker cartoon, and he was having a back and forth with the little walrus guy he was always fighting with. And he was like he made himself like some alphabet soup or something. Soup. And he was like an eye doctor or something. So something with that. So he's like, all right, read me the line. And the line was, I can't see a thing.
I remember
And he's
that.
like, I can't see a thing. And he gets a little closer and he's like, how about now? I can't see a thing. And he gets even closer. How about now? I can't see a thing. Thank you. Thank you for remembering that.
That was awesome.
Thank you. I love that. And every time I do an eye exam, I want to say, I can't see a thing. But I know they won't get it.
You can't screw around with them.
You can't fuck with the DMV. Or RMV. But I still call it the DMV, and they call it the RMV.
Dicks are motor vehicles.
They really are. So then
wait till you hear my story. You really think they are dicks?
Oh, I got. I'm at the tail end. This is the last thing.
Tails.
So then she says, "It's been too long. You need a new photo." I got up in the morning, got in a hurry so that I could get the dog to the vet. So basically, I showered, combed my hair real quick, threw on a hat, and walked out the door. So my license picture is me with severe hat head, no glasses. I look like a crack addict. I look like I'm going to ask you which house the rave is in. There's a rave in this house. I like Cheetos and Molly.
Bob Molly.
Hit me up with that ecstasy. I can't see a thing.
How about now?
So then I kind of try to fix my, and then she takes the photo and it shows up on a big LCD screen she's got next to her thing. And she goes, is that good? And I was like,
I can't see a thing.
So I look at it and I said, you know what?
What?
It's the best way gonna get today. And I said, I really don't want to be that person who has you take 100 photos of me and they all look exactly the same. Horrible.
I usually have them take about 3 or 4.
Then
they give me the choice. Which one do I want?
I wasn't even. I'm like, whatever.
Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, I would like to do 4 more, but I don't want to keep you here.
Exactly.
So I'm picturing them getting aggravated because I'm not happy with my picture that I'm going to be stuck with for 5 years.
Right. And I don't understand why I couldn't wear the glasses. I have to wear them for driving. And it's the restriction on my license. Mm-hmm. But she's like, oh, you got to take them off. I'm like, why? Yeah. If somebody pulls me over, I better be wearing the glasses.
Yes.
It's like, what the hell? What's your DMV story? I'm very excited about this. What's your DMV story?
Part of it has to do with the same situation with you and your glasses.
Oh, dear. I can't see a thing. What does it say? Do we need to go to the next thing?
This will be a good time to do it.
Huh?
This will be a good time to do it.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so you had an eye issue, or?
No.
Oh.
I saw an article yesterday about a woman in New Jersey who went to the DMV.
Oh.
She was having real issues. She's got breast cancer.
Oh, Jesus.
And the chemo made her bald. So she's wearing like a rag on her head, like a bandana or something.
Okay, yeah.
Like they all do, because they don't want to be walking around bald.
Right.
She had to go to the DMV to get her license renewed. The clerk told her she can't have her picture taken with the rag on her head. She explained her situation, and the guy or woman, that was the clerk, said she still has to take it off or is not processing their paperwork.
Oh. There's a special level of hell for DMV workers. There really is. Like, what's the big deal? I can understand, Tara, take your hat off. Okay, whatever. Let's all look at how gray my hair's getting. But, I mean, like, you explain that situation and they're still all hardcore on you. That's not right.
She was very emotional. She explained the situation. And the person was saying, I'm not going to process the paperwork and take your photo until you take that off your head. But after 10 minutes of debate and frustration, another clerk or a manager or somebody came over and said, it's no problem. They processed the paperwork, not the original person. They processed the paperwork. They took her picture, apologized for it, but still, I think she lawyered up.
That's not surprising. Many people do.
I know we don't like to talk about negative stories on the show, but this is in relation to a DMV story.
Right.
And how much of a dick they can be.
Oh, they can be.
And treating somebody that's got breast cancer like this is really shitty.
Right. Well, that's the other thing, too, is that...
I hope that employees can be reprimanded.
Oh.
There are rules and regulations that they can follow with people like her.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, you would hope, but it's like, usually like the bastards like that, they have their job till they retire.
Yep.
There was the other thing, too. It was like...
Lighten up, Lamo.
Lamo. Is that I got married 5 years ago.
Good for you.
No, I didn't say that to me. Oh. Now I feel like that stand-up comedian who's like, I had a birthday and everybody's like, woo! And he's like, oh, I didn't tell you that for applause. Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly didn't tell you that. But it's like, so 5 years ago, and they're just writing me now to tell me that there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it took them 5 years to figure out that there was a problem?
Because that's when renewal comes up. They don't care about you until it's time to renew.
But I got a new license when I changed my name. I had to. They made me.
Pricks.
Really, and I dragged my feet changing my name, too. I was like, let me wait. I wait. Jay goes, what the hell are you waiting for? I was like, I don't know. You never know. The Kardashian only lasted 72 hours.
Give me some while I'm waiting.
We could have had a Kurdash marriage. Hooey! Damn DMV.
They should go hang out with those dickhole lickers.
Dickhole lickers. Oh, DHL employees, allegedly. Have you had any DHL issues?
Nope.
Not lately?
Nope.
Not since we complained?
Luckily for me, the people I've been buying from on eBay since, these people don't use DHL.
Right.
Thank God.
I don't know why anybody uses DHL nowadays. They're a horrible, horrible company. They're cheap, but they're awful. Sometimes...
Once they hear the words cheap, they stop right there.
Sometimes you get what you pay for. Like, should be a little bit of caution. That's just me. I don't know. That's just me.
So, let's get away from the dickhole lickers, and I gotta come up with one for DMV.
DMV? I don't know.
Any more Comic-Con?
I don't have any more Comic-Con news. Oh, Hulu has decided they made a huge deal with Warner Brothers, and they will be putting out put it out. They'll be putting out all of the old TGIF shows.
Yay!
From Friday night. They'll be putting them all out on Hulu streaming. However, it will only be on the Hulu website. It will not be on like any apps or anything. So you literally have to go to the Hulu website to watch this stuff.
If you're lucky, you can get online to your TV.
I mean, I kind of do, and but I mean, I have the app, and it sucks. It's like you have to go to like the desktop version of Hulu, and I was telling Sean,
me,
yeah, you. I was telling you,
that's me.
I said, who the hell can like sit at their computer and just watch episodic television like that? Because I can't do that.
I couldn't unless I pulled the couch up to the desk.
Sean's like, Here we go.
Then I will. And if I have to sit in my office chair, like similar to the one I'm sitting in now,
Yeah.
I couldn't sit on this thing for a couple hours.
No. And in this binge-worthy
That's why this chair is over here.
society, you can't binge watch at a desktop. I mean,
It's hard.
I work at my computer. I don't want to have leisure time on my computer either. That's like,
You
ugh.
can't really get comfy.
No. It's impossible. And I don't like, it's like I have a little, it's not a little screen, but it's a little screen. It's not huge.
No, it's a good size.
And it's like, so you're sitting like this far away. I don't know. I have all kinds of issues with it. It's just silly.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe they'll eventually throw it on the app and you can watch them elsewhere. But it's like Family Matters,
Full House.
Perfect Strangers, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, which
Damn.
I believe turned 25 years old this year.
Well, look for the DVD anniversary set. So probably do that next.
Well, that was the thing. I said the only show that they were advertising that I was remotely interested in was Perfect Strangers, and you were going to try to get it through Netflix anyway, so I was like, I'm not missing anything. I'm just wicked interested to see Bosom Buddies again.
Yeah.
I'm like, so, because you can get it on DVD.
Bosom.
And I said, if I like the episode,
Moose.
if I like a couple of episodes, I'll definitely buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do have a sinking feeling because the theme song for Bosom Buddies was My Life by Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that it will not be the theme song on the DVD.
No.
Like it'll be something else. It'll be
No,
like the
maybe
married.
other version.
It'll be like the Married with Children thing where
Mm-hmm.
they changed the thing because of copyright,
Yep.
which sucks. I don't know why these things like. Okay.
Well, that was recently, like a year or two
Yeah.
ago. Can't think straight. Reissued.
What
like,
was?
Re-released the Married to Children DVDs.
Yeah.
Re-released again, but the sets actually had the theme on it.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. And I'd never gone around to getting those. But for my birthday, Tab got me the whole series edition.
Okay.
I think that has it.
Well, that's better.
Yeah.
You know.
I
And
hate
it's
I hate it when they substitute a remake of a theme.
Oh, it's awful. It's I liked the Wonder Years growing up. I thought that
I
was a
did
great
too.
show.
I was a big Fred Savage fan.
I was too, but probably for different reasons.
I would hope so. I thought he was cool.
I thought he was a cutie. He was a cutie.
At the time, I wanted the calculator watch because he wore one in some of his films.
Little Monsters, which
Yep.
we were talking about last week, I think.
Mhm.
So we both own it. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll have to sit and watch that again.
You should.
So,
It's a classic.
yeah. So I like the Wonder Years, and the problem with it, right,
What you do if I say,
is
I would
that
do.
it was so integrated in the time
Would you stand up and walk out on me?
that they incorporated a lot of music in it,
Let
From that
me
era.
listen out.
so they
Sing
couldn't
a
get the
song.
copyrights. So the music is
Try not
different.
to sing out of key.
And thank you. You gonna sing the whole song?
No. Because I'm not singing the chorus part.
So, and it's the same thing with WKRP. Love WKRP. They had done a season.
If you ever wondered.
I'm just gonna let you sing.
Whenever I became lonely, living on the air in Cincinnati.
So they had put out a season 1 DVD, and it didn't sell well because they couldn't get copyright for any of the music. So the music is different. They put in like stock music, where they couldn't change music. They actually cut scenes.
That must have taken a long time to do.
Tara was very angry because
Of
there were
course.
there were really important things that were missing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, they missed an entire joke because they had to take out this thing. Well, they re-released it. Shout did. Shout re-released it. Shout re-released it, and they got the copyright for a lot of the music. So it's almost...
Way to go, Shout!
I know, so it's almost intact. It's as intact as it's going to be.
Nice.
Yes.
Shout's a good company.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to go on the site to order some DVDs.
What would you order from them? What do they
The whole
have?
series of Welcome Back, Kotter.
Welcome Back, Connor.
I think they have it.
I think I have season 1 on DVD.
Because there's Shout,
Mm-hmm.
and there's another company called Mill Creek Entertainment.
Mm.
They do the same thing as Shout. So I used to go back and forth. I believe it's Shout that has Welcome Back, Kotter. I'd love to get the whole box set.
I don't know.
I think the DVDs only came out like season 1
Mm-hmm.
in the stores and maybe season 2, but I haven't seen any others.
Weren't there at least 5?
Yeah.
5 seasons? The Happy Bunny? 5 seasons, I think. That's usually when shows like tend to fizzle out. Once they hit like
after the 4th.
once they hit the 5th season thing, and then it's like, eh.
I felt that way about my old show Hunter.
Oh,
Cop show.
yeah.
That was my favorite cop show. There was 7 seasons. The only thing I liked really about the last 3 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
the theme song, well, the theme music. There was no real song. The theme music for me was getting better because it had the drum beats I like.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty much it.
That's hey.
I really enjoyed the first 4 as the way the show went.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was after that kind of like, maybe they should have stopped. Just like Police Academy movies.
Oh boy.
They should have stopped at 4 and they went to 7. 7 was the worst. Mission to Moscow.
What was 5?
Assignment Miami Beach.
Oh, okay. Didn't see 5.
After 4, that's when Gutenberg quit.
Yeah, I didn't see any. I don't think I saw any past Gutenberg.
Matt McCoy was kind of the new Steve Gutenberg after that.
Ugh. Can anybody really be the new Steve Gutenberg?
No. There's only
No.
one Gutenberg.
No.
The one I hope to meet.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I hope. Come on. Got to meet Michael Winslow. Let me meet Gutenberg. Let me meet Mahoney.
Mahoney.
One Mahoney to another. Come on.
We'll see. If he doesn't bail. He
Better not bail.
he's on that Baller show now.
The Rock
With The
show.
Rock, yeah. So he's getting a lot of attention from that. Did you see The Rock's thing with Siri?
No.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
It's kind of funny.
What's he doing with Susan?
Yeah, it's like The Rock and Siri working together to do things.
The
I
new
don't
Rock.
know. And you know it's
The new
funny.
Rock and Sock.
And it's funny because if you ask Siri, like, hey Siri, what are you and The Rock up to? Like, she'll tell you.
That's none of your business.
Yeah. What aren't we up to, Tara? I think is a more important question.
She's
So-
seducing him.
He is he's almost as busy as Kevin Hart.
Who are you?
No.
Who's really as busy as Kevin Hart? I don't think that guy sleeps.
I seriously doubt it. He's always doing something. He would just he
If
did
he's
a
not
book.
if he's not doing a movie, he's doing a stand-up.
Yeah. He did. I think he did a little book tour. He had a book that came out. And I almost got the audiobook because he reads the audiobook.
Mhm.
I almost got it, and then I ended up getting Andy Cohen's book, which is actually kind of funny.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It's set up like a diary, so he does these little entries. But the only thing that I don't like about it is he talks about his celebrity friends, but he talks about them like I would know who they are. So he's like, had dinner with Biff and Ted, and I'm like, who the fuck are Biff and Ted?
Well, Biff's from Back to the Future, and
No,
Ted
I'm just-
is from Bill and Ted's Excellent
I'm just
Adventure.
throwing names in because
Now I'm making up stuff.
I get I get
go with the names.
Because I get confused. I'm like, I don't know that person. Just give me a last name. It sounds very pretentious to name drop and assume other people know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but at the same time, if he's reading from a diary, that means he's writing to himself.
Well,
So
no.
he knows who Bill and Biff and Ted are.
I would hope he would know who he hung out with. But it's just, it's funny because it's like, when
July 26th.
Well, no, because people...
I had lunch with Biff and Ted.
Because people do that. Like, they'll just be like,
We went
oh,
to the nudie bar.
I seriously don't. He went to a nudie bar.
We saw Al Bundy there.
Yeah. So... But because it's like, I hate when people do that. It's like they talk about people like you're supposed to know who it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, I don't know who that is. You're going to make me ask and then you get to tell. Oh my God, speaking of which, and I won't get into it because it's a name dropping situation, but I've been lit on Twitter lately and talking to people. And I was like, oh my God, like I was screenshotting stuff and sending it to Jay. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, why are you hobnobbing with these people? I said, I don't know. Because they're just in the mood to talk to me, I guess. And what was funny is I didn't fix it, but I updated my Instagram, my personal Instagram and my personal Twitter to also connect with the show. So I said, now when I talk to people, if they look at my bio, it'll bring them to the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah. Woo! Always thinking.
Yeah.
Bam. That's right. Real quick. Because I posted it on Instagram, and I got a ton of people, reaction. June Foray died this week.
Aww.
Yeah, June Foray did, she was a voiceover actress. She did, Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle. She did the grandmother on, the Tweety and Sylvester. She played the granny. She played Witch Hazel. She just did so many voices.
Park's closed. Moose up front, should have told you.
No, she didn't do that. But she did do, on The Grinch Stole Christmas, she did Cindy Lou Who. Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
I wanna.
Because I wanna? That's not what he said. He said,
No.
go to bed, bitch.
Leave me alone. Robbing your house. Get out of here.
That's none of your business. Mind your own. That's how we roll in Whoville. It's ride or die. I've now made the Grinch a thug.
Yes, you did.
It's ride or die up in Whoville, bitch.
Just need some shades and chains.
Throwing shade at Cindy Lou Who. Damn.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Cindy. That's who.
That's right.
Cindy Lou. Baby Lee.
Yeah, she was 99.
Wow. Almost there.
I know.
I hate when people pass away shy of 100.
Yeah.
I love to see people live to 100.
I know. Gives me hope.
Yeah.
Especially she had all her faculties too. She was still working.
Good for her.
Yeah. So that was like, oh my God.
Some people are too legit to quit.
Don't get me started on Hammer. I put...
Speaking of thugging.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of fake thug, I put Pumps and a Bump on my Spotify list.
Yeah.
It came up this week. I laughed the whole time. I couldn't stop laughing. Pumps and a Bump. I was like, come on, man.
We like the
Come
girls
on.
with the pumps to the bump.
Come on, man. You're ridiculous.
Hammer's not hurting them. Hammer's hurting himself.
Oh. He fell off. It was so sad. I mean, even, he didn't even get a show.
No.
They didn't give him a reality show or nothing?
I'm surprised.
Me too. Vanilla Ice got one.
I was just about to bring that up.
He got one. I don't think he has one anymore.
It's
Because...
like a house remodeling show or something.
Yeah, I don't think he has it anymore.
Try to be the next Bob Vila.
He was actually or at least it was edited that way. They made him actually look pretty smart with that stuff. I was like, wow.
The magic of editing.
Vanilla Ice got some home remodeling skills. I might call him up. You're like, calm down.
Build that fucking house, white boy.
I will make you a shake. In any flavor you want. Chocolate, vanilla. Something tells me you'll want vanilla. You can have some sprinkles, whatever you want. Rob Van Sprinkle. You can have some sprinkles, whatever you want, and just get some work done.
Yeah.
But I think he lost the show because something happened where these materials had gotten stolen off of a job site, and they kind of blamed him for it. Oopsie!
He sent his boys at 2 o'clock in the morning to go borrow some materials.
I don't know.
That's where they said, "Oh, look, this is just lying around."
It was here. It was like that when I got here.
I assumed it was free.
There was no sign. There was no sign that said don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of signs, I really don't like talking about this stuff in advance, but this is actually pretty funny.
Actually.
So, I thought we'd talk about real quick what happened on Saturday. Oh.
Should we do a reset before you start?
Well, maybe we... Okay, real quick, because I don't want to cover it too much.
And time's up. That's all we have for today, folks.
Deuces. Sean and I stumbled upon an abandoned fort on Saturday while we were out trying to find somewhere to film. And yeah, I don't even want to go into that part of it.
What a morning.
So we stumbled across this abandoned thing. We had to go down a bike path, walk across a half fucking field, and then through a chain link fence. Well, we didn't walk actually through it. That'd be a miracle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wonder
Twin Powers!
There was a big hole in the fence. So.
Yeah, we maneuvered through the hole in the fence. So we go in.
We coasted through that.
Yeah, we did.
It was huge.
Well, my backpack got caught, but I was fine with it. I'm like, if it rips, it rips. Yeah. So there was a couple who had gone in prior to us, and I knew that's where they were going because they were kind of holding back a little bit. So we get in. Yeah, they were young. So we get in, and this place is massive and dirty. And I mean
full
dirty.
Graffiti.
I mean dirty like muddy, because my shoes were black when I got out of there. But so we were very unprepared for it again. So we didn't have we had a little bit of light, not as much as we should have had. So we start exploring the fort, and all of a sudden, from around the corner, I hear, "Who's that? Who's that?" And it was this kid and this girl, and they scared the shit out of me. So I started laughing. I was like, "You guys scared me!" And then they like,
"Bitch, you scared me!"
"Oh, white lady, you scared me!" So, and then all of a sudden, they like went deeper into the fort. This, like I said, this place was huge. I have no idea where they ended up, but when
they had little flashlights.
Yeah, they had really shit flashlights. So when Sean and I were kind of walking down a hall, we'd go around a corner or whatever, we'd be like, "Oh, they were down here." How do you know, Sean?
Smoking tweeds.
Because it smelled like weed.
Very strong.
Oh. Now.
Just follow your nose.
Now, here's the funny part, right? Sunday, I saw my nephew. The one who gets very exasperated with me that I go to these places.
Oh, we should take him with us.
He would not go. He would not go.
Well, we don't have to tell him we're going there.
So I told him that we had gone to this fort and that it was, abandoned, what we had to go through to get in there. He's like, "There was a fence for a reason, Tara." So, and then I told him...
didn't pry it open.
So then I told him about the young man and the young woman who was smoking weed.
That's not all they were doing.
I assume that's all they were doing. So...
Until they walked out.
Yeah. So he looks at me, his face drops, and he's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, they were smoking weed." He goes, "I can't think of a worse place to smoke weed." And I said, "Exactly." I said, and I explained.
Well, you don't want to be seen by the popo.
And I explained the conditions. I was like, "It's very, very dark, like pitch black."
Yeah, we have invested in a LED lantern.
Yeah. I said, "It's very, very dark, like pitch black, all this stuff." And he goes, nope, 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 nope. Because he smokes weed regularly. And he goes,
Good for him.
"Yeah, whatever. That's not hurting me. Not hurting me, I don't care."
Nope.
So he goes, "Oh my God." And he said, "Sometimes you hear things, you hallucinate on weed." He's like, "That's not even a place I'd want to be to do that." I said, and I didn't know that part of it. So I was like, "Oh my God, that's awful."
You knew that.
No,
We've all seen Friday.
Yeah, I know, right?
Craig hallucinates when he's smoking with Smokey.
Yeah. But it just, so he was just all out. He was like, "Oh my God, that's awful. Don't smoke weed in an abandoned fort." So, well, it wasn't me. For sure. But.
I think because we were in there, and then a little bit after us, another group of people came in.
Yeah.
I think it's because of all of us. They didn't get to do what they really wanted to do.
Okay. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I let people in, all right? I'm gonna let you in. I'm not a prude person. I have done things in places also. I would not have sex in an abandoned fort. In a dirty abandoned fort.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I have high standards.
Well, there's only one way to do it in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, you know.
She's got to assume the position as if she's getting frisked by a cop against the wall.
Oh my God! That's totally not how I was going with that. Thanks.
That's the only way you can do that in there.
I was thinking. Never mind.
Doggy style, standing up.
I'll draw you a picture later. There'll be illustrations with puppets and this is how it's shown.
Oh!
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh my.
Ugh. Now let's get out of the gutter, shall we? I don't want to end on that kind of.
Oh, we don't have to.
We don't have to.
But when we came out, and they came out after us,
Right.
they walked past us, and I saw a fresh hickey on his neck.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, it was obvious. It's like maybe an inch and a half, at least.
Those are actually very bad for you.
Yeah.
Because it's broken blood vessels.
Yep.
Kids.
Don't suck each other's neck.
The more you know. Don't do that. It's gross.
You're not really a vampire. You gotta do that. Do it in places that you can hide.
No, you shouldn't do it at all. I'm telling you, it's bad for you.
I'm picturing a couple days later, his mom wants him to go with her to some family get together, and he's got this big hickey on his neck now. Prick.
Jackson, what happened to your neck? Oh.
Vacuum cleaner?
The vacuum cleaner.
I did it myself.
Would you have a tete-a-tete with the vacuum cleaner? What's the matter with you? What's going on in your life? My God.
I'll be young again.
I fell.
Huh?
I got hit with a baseball.
I have an ouchie.
I have an owie. It hurts.
But with the fort, we barely scratched the surface.
I know.
Time was kind of against us. It was really dark. We weren't really prepared for all that we saw.
Nope.
And there's still much more to see. We're going back.
We'll have to. We'll have to go earlier so that maybe we can avoid the potheads.
Yeah.
Don't they all sleep till noon?
Yep.
Sean. Yep.
Hey, that's all I did in my late teen years.
Sleep till noon?
Yeah. Well, and smoke weed.
But not in an abandoned fort, Sean.
No, because my best friend at the time had his own apartment.
Well, there you go.
I Oh, good.
I'm good.
That's where we did it.
We get takeout and smoke tweed.
Yeah. Yeah. We, maybe later in the summer we'll go back. It'll be a little cooler, even though it was nice and cool inside.
It was. That change in temperature was awesome.
It was at least like 20 degrees cooler than outside. It was very humid.
Yes, it was. That doesn't help me. I get awful in the heat. My back was hurting too. It still is.
But I really need to figure out my night vision camera. Because that would have been very helpful.
The night vision camera would have been very good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go back, hopefully by then I would know exactly how to use it. Because I keep forgetting to play around with it. It just sits in my bag.
Well, take the bag out, Sean. Take it out of the bag.
Good idea. I gotta charge my batteries for tomorrow anyway.
Take it out of the bag.
We gotta get an LED lantern to go in there.
We need something.
We need a couple more of those lights.
We need something.
But there's a lot to see. We only saw one little section of a whole fort.
Yeah, Jay, I was trying to tell Jay about it, and he went on Google Earth. And he's like, show me
the money.
The fort.
Show him, take my money.
I showed him the fort, and he was like, wow, that's huge. And I said, I know. And we only spent like an hour and only covered this much.
Yep.
I was like, it's huge. I said, and hopefully we'll get back before they fix the fence.
Yeah,
Do I have to bring wire cutters?
We shouldn't wait too long.
No.
Maybe a month.
Maybe a month. Hi.
Our special guest Daisy is here.
Yeah. She's been here all night. I don't know what her problem is. Oh, did you guess?
That's why she's here.
Let me tell you, dogs
Lay it
are
down
great,
for ya.
but they're also crazy.
Gassy.
Where was I?
Can't see a thing.
I can't see a thing. I'm trying to remember where I was.
Earth?
No,
Oh.
never. I think I was at my parents' on Sunday. My nephew has
That's pretty usually.
a 3 or 4 year old. No, she's like 5 now, I think. Like a 4 or 5 year old, and he also has a daughter who's about to turn 1 next month. Now, the pre-1 year old, was having a very bad day, so she couldn't be bothered with anything and screaming and stuff like that. So it's just going like right down my spine. I'm like, argh. So we were outside on the patio. So I went inside to get something, and my mother was cooking, and I apparently had a look on my face. And she goes, does it make you regret you didn't have children? And I said, fuck no! No! As a matter of fact, I'm happy. You know what I'm going to go home to? Quiet house. I'm going to go home to silence.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. You know what? It's even like sometimes coming home from work, just hearing office chatter, I'm annoyed. And I don't even have the radio or any kind of music on going home sometimes. I'm just like, I just need to be alone with my thoughts.
Avoid the noise.
Yes. Sometimes I just like to be alone with my thoughts. That's it. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's not. Depends what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Depends what's on my mind.
You are on my mind.
When is that? Is that from something?
It's a 90s song.
Oh. Yeah, I don't
Every
get that
little
one.
thing I do, you're on my mind.
Oh.
You're on my mind. Hey, every little thing I do,
That's,
you're on my mind.
Is that Soul for Real?
Yes.
Boom! Soul for Real. They also had a song called Candy Rain
Yes, they did.
with Heavy D.
He was heavy.
He's dead. That's mean.
He's not heavy anymore.
Ooh, that's even worse.
It's true.
It
I'm
is,
just
I
stating
guess.
facts.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about pneumonia, and I said, you can't fuck with pneumonia. It killed Heavy D.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, seriously? It's like, yeah, that's how he died. He had pneumonia. He died. Seriously? We can't end the show on like Heavy D's dead. Think of something quick.
Comic-Con's got Make Me Break.
Sean's pull from Comic-Con.
Not just the main one, the Boston one.
Yeah.
And in between, the Boston one, which is in a few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and the Rhode Island one, which is in November. In between, at the Worcester DCU Center, there's the Rock and Shock Convention.
Ah, and what is that? That's the... And what is that? That's the horror thing?
Yeah, basically a horror convention.
Ah.
That happens around here. Rock and Shock.
I see. So who goes to that? Please don't say Robert Englund.
That's why I met him twice.
Really?
You know who's there a lot is Kane Hodder.
Oh, the Jason guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, the biggest name that I saw that they have is Tony Todd, who is the Candyman.
Oh, the horror movie thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right now, they got a few other people up there.
I am so out of my element with this.
One of the people that's actually, it's going to be there is, damn, I forget, Alex Vincent. He was a little kid on the first Child's Play movie.
Oh, okay.
I met him there before. He's coming back now.
There's another Child's Play movie coming out.
I hope it's good. The one I hated the most is part 3.
Oh my God, Sean. I hope it's good.
The last one, The Curse of Chucky, that was good.
Well, you know what you got to do?
I was going back towards the first one.
Keep your expectations very, very low.
So that they can surprise you later.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm interested in the It movie.
Yeah, me too.
Some
I
of
want to see it.
Some of those kids are going to be at a Comic-Con, but I don't know which one. I think New York.
They can have one.
You don't care about that? Just put them in a room with David.
Yes, and whatever happens to David, then oh well.
So be it.
Yep.
So be it. That's fine.
I only kid about David because I think Bruce Wayne's, his character, Bruce, is so damn boring.
They are pushing Gotham's next season really badly. Poor the guy who plays Butch.
Yes.
Drew Powell posted, because he will be in the next... spoiler alert. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10. Because in the next season, Drew Powell will be Solomon Grundy. Yeah, I don't know. So he will be a new character. So he is posting his workout regimen. My God. He's already lost like a ton of weight.
Nice.
And he's like bulking up.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just, I'm like, wow, he's going to look crazy come next season. And they were also pushing the Scarecrow's return.
Push it real good.
They are pushing it real good for the Scarecrow's return. Which is interesting.
I want the other kid to come back.
What other kid?
The one that's going to be Joker.
Jerome?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on with
Yeah,
that.
he just stapled his face back on
Staple
and
your
ran away.
Staple your face and run! Well, because we have no closure on that, they could literally bring him back at any time.
Yep, and that's probably the plan.
But they were really pushing the Scarecrow, which I found interesting. And they're starting to get the ducks in a row
Quack.
to make Bruce into Batman. Even though he's like, what, 16?
Yep.
17? I mean, they're going to make a Batman already. It just seems like they're like pushing it. And the sad part is...
It's like throwing him into the deep end.
It really is. But the sad part is like since the beginning, that's what people have wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's Batman without Batman.
Right.
And now we're going to get Batman, and people are like, well, what the fuck? So, you can't make anybody happy.
I have a lot of fun kidding about David.
Yeah.
Really, I have nothing against him. Nothing personal against him.
I absolutely love how Sean is covering all bases right now. He's like...
I gotta put it out there, because I'm trashing him left and right all the time. Personally, I have nothing against him. It's just his character, Bruce, is what I'm really shooting jokes about.
We all know the only reason Tara likes the Bruce scenes. Because he's usually paired with Alfred, and Alfred is badass.
Yeah.
Love me some Alfred.
That sexy caramel voice.
Oh, hells yeah. Hells yeah.
That you quote for him.
I've been watching...
I had to add that because it almost sounded like I said that. This is what you say all the time.
Listen, you can appreciate it. It's fun. It's funny because I have a thing for accents, really. And there's a YouTube channel with these Irish comedians, right?
I always wanted an Irish accent.
And they...
I got the last name.
You do. You really do. And what it is it's Irish people, these Irish comedians, and they try different things. It's Irish people tried Japanese Kit Kats. Irish people try sushi for the first time.
Very yum.
And you get their reactions. And there's one dude on there that I love, and he's my favorite. And he looks like John Cusack's brother. And but obviously he's not. So I'm like a huge fan of this guy now. And Jay likes the videos too, so we'll watch them. And he'd be like, oh, there's your boy. It's like, I can't. Oh, but he's got that Irish, and it's like, but when he talks too fast, I have no idea what he's saying.
Subtitles.
Yeah, I'm like, what the?
Please.
What did you just say?
Closed captioning.
Yeah.
Damn, there's none.
Yeah, I friended him on Twitter, and I actually talked to him the other day, so I was like, Jay! He talked to me! And he's like, oh, that's awesome.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I've done that with Tuesday Night from Nightmare on Elm Street 4. We're friends on Facebook. One of my favorites, Elizabeth Daly, or E.G. Daly.
Yeah.
Chat with her back and forth.
She threw something on Twitter the other day that I hit like. And then I was like...
I'm proud. And
then I was like, oh. Well, because I didn't know if it was my own account, my personal account, or the podcast account. So I was like, well, guess it doesn't matter.
I'm sure she liked the like.
She was posting about voiceover stuff, so I just hit like.
That's what she does now.
Yeah.
Well, she does that in regular movies.
Mm-hmm.
She's still active.
A lot of people are.
The last thing I saw her in was a horror film called 31. It's very weird.
Is it?
I saw it a while ago. Basically, it's supposed to take place on October 31st.
Okay. Oh, hence the 31.
Yep. But it's just called 31.
Wow, that literally had to come up to me, sit in my lap, tickle my face, and like I still was like, I don't get it. 31?
I think I say it smack me in the face.
Nope. No, it was just a gentle tickle. And I still couldn't get it. Yeah.
But I know the feeling of being able to actually be friends with people that you've seen in movies.
Yeah.
So I've a good handful of mine.
Yeah. So listen, you're listening to this, we're quasi-famous. You can like us on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll talk to you. If we have time. I'm very busy.
I think we can make time for our listeners.
Sean, I am very busy.
Well, tough shit. Make time for our listeners.
I've been talking to people, the people who comment on Instagram. I talk to them.
Good. 'Cause I'm not on I can't even talk. I'm not on Instagram.
You should be, though.
I should, but I don't get involved.
You should be. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm barely ever on Facebook.
Nah. Facebook, I've had
I'm
just
still
like
trying to live life the way it used to be before all this shit.
Jesus, good luck to that shit. I've grown a little weary of Facebook. A lot of my time has been on Instagram lately. That's just me though. Yeah.
Yes.
People, I need to go through and rethink who I'm friends with, or these people need therapy. Because, I've been going through my friends' feed and, not my friends' feed, but my news feed, and it's oh, Jesus. What? What is the matter with some of these people? I don't know. It's I had one person literally instigate a fight with their family and carry through the fight with the family in their comment section. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I was talk about putting everything out there. I don't know. I'm just not.
That's what they do these days.
I'm not that person. I'm not going to get into a personal thing with people on fucking Facebook. It's not real life. It's just Facebook.
Yeah, FB.
FB. FB. All right. Oh, now you get to shut up.
Good.
You get to shut up now. Because
Yes,
it's
I
time
do.
to go. And now I have all the pressure.
Pressure. Go back to be the Joe.
Okay, thanks for listening. You can check out the podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. We're on YouTube. I mentioned that earlier. Sean's already shut up, so I guess.
I was just going to say, watch our location shoots.
Yes,
And we got a few more on the way.
we do. Keep your eyes peeled.
Tomorrow we're going somewhere cool.
We'll see.
I'm not telling you yet.
Nope. Oh, the dog stinks.
But I'm leaving you on that note.
Okay.
Word.
Oh, Jesus. All of a sudden, I have a bodyguard. All right.
I'm getting cramp.
Thanks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Woo!
Have a good everything. That's it.
I'm not rolling anywhere because I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck.
Ha ha.
Stuck?
Nobody put Sean in a corner.
I put myself in the corner.
Yeah.